1212 in the place to be. It is me. Oh, y'all can't see me yet. Oh, there I go. What's up, everybody? It is your boy Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV on YouTube because apparently I don't have a Twitter account anymore. Hilarious. I blame myself though. I blame myself. Let me be the sacrificial lamb and everybody learns their lessons through me. So I'm going to explain what happened. I'm not even mad. I think it's funny. So that's why I put a LOL at the end of the title because it's funny. All of this is funny to me. We don't own any of these apps. We don't own any of these platforms. So they can just dub us whenever they feel like it. They can oh, I don't like your hat. We're suspending your account. So it is funny. First of all, I'm not complaining. See, you see what that person said in the chat? That is what got me. And I'm going to explain. It is about your response. Now, this is what big homie Blizz been trying to tell me and trying to teach us. You have trigger. Let me get that in the screen. You have trigger and you have response. Oh, let me make them even. Most of the time, is the trigger that serious? Also, who sent these people to trigger you? And why are you triggered by certain things? So that's what you have to take into consideration on how you respond to things. Is it worth the response? So I'm gonna make this a lesson. This will happen. The lesson is, I'm the sacrificial lamb of all of this. But who sent these people? Is the response worth it? And why does it trigger you? So this pertains to all aspects of life, not just Twitter. So what happened was I tweeted that I don't eat seafood because I don't know what it is with black people and seafood. Like, I really don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't understand if it's something cultural for people, but I just see people just going berserk over the love for seafood. In particular, crab legs, snow crab legs, and they get these crab legs and they dip them in a pound of butter, and that just ain't never been my thing. I don't eat seafood because I think they're scavengers, and I call it the swine of the ocean. It is what it is. So I just don't eat seafood. There's people who eat seafood. I'm just not one of them. So somebody responded to me. What do? I respond to them. We're having dialogue. Somebody decides to jump in our dialogue and say he's a lame talking about me. No,
why would you call me that? Don't call me no lame. Do you know what that does to me?
You know what that does to me? You call me a lame. Pisses me off. So I responded. Because you ain't even had nothing to do with nothing. You ain't had nothing to do with nothing. You jumped in the conversation and you called me a lame. Why am I lame? Because I don't like seafood? Me? You know how I'm going to respond. I called him a bitch. I said a little bit more too. I call him a bitch. And you know, I'm always talking some violent stuff because I really be meaning it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be real with y'all. I really don't like to be spoken to a certain way. I don't like for people to call me, you know, out of my name because I don't do that to people. And in a lot of instances, I can be a bully. Seriously, but I just not into that. I don't like bullies. And I don't like just people calling me out my name. And for the most part, I ignore them. But just you know,
The fuck?
I responded, and my response got my account suspended. So I called him a bitch. But then I also said after that I choke slam you in front of your grandmother. You heard me? I also, I also said, let me find what I say. Hold on. You gotta laugh. You gotta laugh. Because it's funny. But I ain't think I deserved a suspension for this. So let me find exactly what I said. I deserve a suspension for this. Appealing your account suspension. Now, investigative, if we determine your account posted due that threatening and promising. Oh, my account is over with. It's suspended and is not going to be restored. So they already look. So here we go. Let me see. Your account has been suspended. This is what I said. I'm gonna share my screen. So I decided to say, dude right here, I don't even give him no like, but he called me. I told him, you know, I told him to go eat a Frank, call him the B. And I said, you call me a lame when I choke slam you in front of your grandmother. What are you calling me a lame for? So they said this is violent threats. You know, so I got suspended. Cool. I got suspended. Hello, the interview king. So my Twitter is gone. Now I'm not getting it back. So this is funny as hell though. So, you know, that was my response. You know, and I'm telling y'all this, right? Because learn from me. Yo, just block people. So we go in here. The case of appeal. After investigating your appeal, we have determined that your account posted content that was threatening and or promoting violence in violation of our Twitter terms of service. Accordingly, your account has been suspended and will not be restored. So that's it. It's over for me on Twitter. It's quiet. It's quiet. It's quiet for me. It's over for me. They ain't restoring my account. I said but I didn't really think that was that bad. Cause I never say to nobody, you know, suck mine, because we don't do that. But you could suck something else. But what I think is funny is that I think dude reported me. So I don't have a Twitter account no more. Yo, that's hilarious. That's hilarious to me. But come on, man. What are y'all doing? But I'm saying all this to say this. I'm saying all this to say this to y'all. I got suspended when I should have just blocked them. I should have just blocked them. I got suspended. I should have just blocked it. Now I have another. My main reason for Twitter is like I like to get my spiel every now and again, and also, I use it for promotion. I use it to promote my stuff. But again, I don't know. I didn't see a suspension time frame. I didn't see none of that. I just seen that they dubbed me. So we'll see what happens. Not the end of the world. You know, it's not the end of the world. I really came on here. Now they ain't ban me. They just suspended my account and they said they're not restoring it. So whatever. But I really came on here. I want to make this a lesson. Hold on. Look, hold on. That's what it looked like. Oh, that's what I look like. I don't got no avatar no more. I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing. So I don't know if it's, I don't know if it's permanent. I don't know if it's gonna come back for 30 days. I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's funny as hell. Yo, you gotta laugh at stuff. It's funny. Cause at the end of the day, it's not mine. It's not my account. It's not, I don't own it. We don't own any of these apps. We don't own anything. And I should have just blocked him. Should have just blocked him. But instead of me blocking him, I got dubbed. I said what I said. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm trying to make a lesson out of all of it. I'm trying to get the lesson out of all of this. The issue that I have with that is we have individuals who come. Oh, if I got an avatar, then maybe I'll be back, or maybe I'm going. I don't know. Like I'm gonna be real with you. Like it really doesn't matter to me. I came on here to to have fun and joke with y'all on this Friday evening. Hopefully everybody's in good spirit, good health. But the point I'm making is that on these social media platforms, what people are doing is that they are baiting you to respond, and then when they get a certain response that they want, they like, yeah. First of all, any response is a good response to them. So if a lot of times people don't know how to say, yo, what's good? How you feeling? I respond to that too. Or people think they got to be negative. Like, I never understood how you can call somebody a lame that you don't know. You're not even following me. You calling me a lame because I don't eat seafood? But I've never been called none of these things in person. And what I did wrong was I responded. I should have just left it alone. So this is a lesson to me. I'm not responding. I was on that not responding for a while, and then, every now and again I like to virtually kick somebody in they ass. I'm going back to not responding. I don't got nothing to say. Whatever you think, whatever. I'm not saying nothing, because in the end, it's almost, look at basketball, right? I don't watch basketball no more, but look at it like this, right? You got the star player of the team. The star player of the team dropping 30, 35 every night, 12 and 8, right? Almost a walking triple double. What the other opposing team used to do was put a scrub in the game, get the scrub to bait the star player into a fight and get them suspended, especially if it's like a series or something like that. So the star player gets kicked out the game for a couple of games. That scrub don't matter. The scrub don't matter because he wasn't getting no burn anyway. His sole purpose was to come in the game and to get you kicked out. That would be somebody like when I used to watch basketball, like the Sonics verse. That would be somebody like Frank Brakowski or somebody like that. So let this be a lesson to you as well as me. It don't matter what people think. Like, if I don't respond and you think I'm lame because I ain't respond, I just be on some uncontested lies starts to look like the truth. But as far as words, whatever. I'm not responding no more. I'm just gonna be quiet. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be quiet. You know what I'm saying? It's called Winning Team, the song with the Diana Ross sample. I'm gonna be quiet. If I'm lame, whatever, I'm just gonna block you. Well, I'm not gonna block you no more because I don't have Twitter, and I'm not gonna have a Twitter. I'm not making another account. I have one Beatmaker show, and I have one official underscore DDTV. But as far as myself or personal account, I'm not doing it no more because I don't like dealing with something that can just remove me without warning, without saying, yo, if you do that again, you're going to be suspended just for you to dub me. Like, come on, man. I had a whole bunch of followers. I don't feel like building a bunch of followers again and all that. And that's all going to benefit them. So at the end of it all, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no time. I'm just not responding to dudes no more. You know, if I don't have your number, if I don't have your number and I don't know you personally, then we don't need to talk. Nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So it's hilarious. You know what I'm saying? It's hilarious. But sometimes I just don't know how to take disrespect from anybody anyway. So I be responding. And then when you respond, people won. You know, people won. So I'm going to be quiet from here on out. I'm not going to, you know, when I'm on Instagram and somebody say something to me that I've deemed to be disrespectful or don't like, I'm just going to block you. I'm not going back and forth because when you go back and forth with some people, you have to wonder, or they might not even have the mental capacity to even understand what you're saying. Some people have a one-track mind. So even if you try to break it down and reduce it to the simplest terms, they still don't understand. So you're arguing with a fool, you know. So you're trying to be rational with somebody who's irrational. So I'm done. I'm done. I'm not saying nothing. I ain't making no response videos no more. See, being a little debilitated and being in the crib. You know what I'm saying? You being a little bit debilitated and being in the crib, you be having so much time to think. And I'm gonna tell you what happened to me, right? This is what happened. And you go through different mental things when you're in a position that you don't want to be in. And you also don't know what the future holds from you. So you say to yourself, remember when what's his name? Not Ace. Mitch was in a car with Ace, which is really Rich Porter and AZ, and he was like, anybody who owes me money
is fucking dead. You look at me funny.
So when you're in the crib, right? And you have what I have I was gonna say had, but I took another test yesterday too. So hopefully I'm negative. Hopefully I'm negative. I'm waiting for my test results. They said 1 to 3 days. So we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I'm negative. I feel a lot better. I also went out and I went out and I actually walked a few miles today. I walked a few miles yesterday. I walked 3 miles yesterday. I walked 3 miles today. So I'm trying to get my legs back up under me. And I'm trying to you know, just make sure, you know, I got getting my strength back. So, but going back to what I was saying. So this is all funny though. Sometimes you just have to ignore people. You just have to ignore people. But me being in the state that I was in, because I made a lot of phone calls over the past week. Me being in the state I was in, not knowing what my future was holding, being emotional from the passing of a family member, not knowing if I'm going to have long-term ailments, short-term, just not being in the right mind state. If you ever dealing with something that affects your health, it also affects your mental. So sometimes you're not in the right mind state. So anytime you sitting back and you just trying to get well and you start getting attacked, but you could fight back, you're gonna fight back and you're gonna fight back. You might stab, bite, you know, you might. So how you fight back is how you fight back. When you should just really fall back. But I'm like, yo, I'm not letting nobody play with me because I thought I was on my way out of here. Right? So I'm like, yo, nah, if I get through this, I'm not, listen, it's a whole new game because let me explain something to y'all too, right? When you're in a situation and you don't know what's going to happen with you, you really kind of see who cares about you too. You know, you don't get well wishes from certain people, and not that you keep track of who hollered at you. But it's certain individuals that, listen, if they stub their toe and scream, I'm right there like, yo, psst, yo, you good? Because that's just how I am. Like, I'm really a a a caring person, and I always put people before myself. I've been doing that my whole life. Like, I've always been the type of person that if everybody in the room is smiling, I'm okay. Even if I go in the bathroom and cry, even if I'm not okay, as long as everybody else is okay, I'm okay. And I've always put people before me. That's why every platform I had, it never was about me. This is the first time I have something called Doggie Diamonds TV, and I am the focal point. Because for years I put everybody before me. I wanted every artist to get their shine. I don't even want to be on camera with you. They could just hear my voice. It's all about you. Put you on the camera. Let's do your video, you know. But then there was no real reciprocity in that. So then when I started, you know, worrying about me a little bit more, you know, everybody starts to dislike you. You know, so the same people that you put before you, they get mad when you start taking care of yourself and worrying about you. You know, because it's a lot of people that you might have looked out for and you put before you. The minute you start worrying about you and trying to get yourself together, that's when they on some, oh, he on some funny shit, or he acting funny. How? I'm not acting funny. I'm not acting different. I just on some, yo, I gotta worry about me, because at the end of the day, I gotta have me. Like, one of my tweets is, you know, nobody owes you anything, right? This is what I said. I said nobody owes you anything more than you owe yourself. Worry about repaying yourself. Seriously. No, nothing that nobody did to you, they can't repay you for that. Sometimes you get a lot of empty apologies. Sometimes you get a lot of little gestures of an apology with conditions. No, no, no. You know what? At the end of it all, cool. You did what you did to me. Fine. I'm not ever fucking with you again in life. But I owe myself. I owe myself. So it's not about, nobody can't repay me. You can't shoot me and then pay me off for shooting me. You can't do that. You can't scar me. You can't maim me mentally or physically and then pay me back. Or I did something for you out of the kindness of my heart, and then when I was down and out, you didn't help me out. Cool. I owe myself to not be in a position where I need somebody's help. See, that's my thing. A lot of people like to say, I don't ask nobody for nothing. I do what I got to do. Well, guess what? You're not supposed to ask nobody for anything. If you don't have it, you don't have it. You got to work harder, work smarter till you get it. You got to save or just wait. Period. Nobody is supposed to be paying your bills. Period. You know what I'm saying? Period. So, how I live my life is like, yo, I owe myself so much. I gotta repay myself for what I did to myself. I gotta repay myself of how I neglected myself. I don't care what position I was in. I don't care who I was dating. I don't care who I was around. I'm still the common denominator in all of that. So I always blame me in the end. I say, you know what? It ain't them, it's me. I'm the common denominator. I put myself in this position to go through these things, because if I was in a different position, I wouldn't be going through this. So I blame me. So I owe myself. I'm going to repay myself. I'm going to get myself back for what I'm going through, because, you know, some people, you can't get them back. They don't care. They don't have no feelings. They have no emotions. They have no heart. It doesn't matter what you do to them. They already the walking dead. So no matter what you do to them, you cannot harm them. They are already gone. They're gone. They have no soul. They have no heart. They don't have none of that. So what can you really do to them? But the only thing you can do is just build yourself up. That's why I go so hard on me, because I can't worry about them and what they're going to do. Like I said, I have people that I've done a lot of stuff for. Just you could call me 3 in the morning. I'm up on the phone with you, talking dudes off the ledge, dudes telling me all their life problems, and I'm taking it all in because you got to understand when you call people and you give them information, some of the information you give them, they might not be ready to handle that information, but you need somebody to talk to. So a lot of times you call people, that's why some people, if you look at old movies, they will call people and say, what? You sitting down? Because you can tell somebody something and they can fall out. Because they will ask them, yo, you sitting down? If you're not sitting down, sit down because I got something to tell you. And sometimes you could give people information and their legs just go weak and they could just fall out. But nowadays, people call you and just spring it right on you. So now you're taking on their problems as well as whatever you got going on internally, externally, and around you. So now you worry about it, yo, damn, my homie, damn. And somebody can say, what happened? Nah, man, my homie going through it right now. So you automatically just take on everything. You see your homie in pain, you see your homegirl in pain, you see your loved one in pain, you automatically take that pain, internalize it. And sometimes the worst pain that you can ever endure is the mental pain, and there's nothing you can do for them. There's nothing you can say to them that you know is going to make it better. So sometimes you don't know what to say. So you like, damn. So then we say things like somebody passed away, and then we say, you know what? Well, if anything you need, I'm here. Yeah, could you bring my aunt back? But that's formal. Yo, if you need anything, I'm here. That's formal to say. Me, sometimes I don't know what to say to people. I just be like, yo, if you just need somebody to talk to, I'm here. And then I'll just listen. One of the worst things that people do to people is when people going through stuff, we say, yeah, I know what you mean because, and then you start making it about you. See, me, I don't do that. When people talk to me, I sit there quiet. You going through something, I'm gonna sit there quiet. I'm gonna try to offer you solutions and coping mechanisms for what you're going through, but I never be like, yeah, because I know what you're talking about, because then you start making it about you, and then the person's like, damn, I came to sit on your couch and you need to go sit on somebody's couch. So I don't like that when people do that. Yo, yeah, I know what you're going through. No, you don't. We don't know. We never know what nobody is going through. Straight up and down. Why? Because everybody mourns different. Everybody vents different. Everybody expresses pain and pleasure differently. So worst thing you could say to somebody is, I know what you're going through. Don't ever say that to anybody. I know what you're going through. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't know what somebody is going through. Best thing you can say is, yo, listen, if you want to talk, I'm all ears. I'll listen. Don't tell nobody, I know what you're going through, because, yo, my mother died 22 years ago. Well, how can you say you know what somebody's going through and your mother died 22 years ago and their mother just died 22 minutes ago? It's not the same pain. It's fresh for them. You might have gotten over it, digested it. It's fresh to them. Don't say that to people. I know what you're going through. Don't do that. Just say, listen, if you need to talk, I'm here. If you want to go for a drive, I'm here. If you want to cry, I'm here. Whatever you need me for, I'm here. That's the best you can do, is just be that. So with me going through what I was going through, damn fever, sweating like, yo, I ain't even sweat like that when I was when I work out. I ain't even sweat like that. I really didn't know what was gonna happen to me. Because when you're not in the right health, your mind starts to wander a little bit like, damn, is this it for me? Did I come this far to get this far? And what's gonna happen to me? Now, I believe you can think yourself healthy, if that makes any sense. I think you can say, listen, like I said, I'm gonna be real with y'all, and some people might think I'm crazy, but I actually said, listen, COVID, you're gonna have to fucking play with somebody else. Hold on. I said COVID.
You gonna have to play with fucking somebody else. You gonna have to get up out of here. Cause I don't have time for this shit.
Period. I don't have time for this. Not now, not ever. Go somewhere. Go somewhere. I don't have time. So you got a couple of days. Yeah, I know I got to go through what I got to go through, but you got to get the fuck up out of here. I got shit that I got to do. My journey ain't over, and I ain't going out like this. Period. I don't have time for this shit. I never have time for it. I don't want to see nobody else go through it, but don't play with me because I'm not the fucking one to play with. Period. In no aspect. So I developed that mentality. So now when I feel like I'm being attacked, that's why I attack back, because I'm like, yo, listen, don't play with me. Because I don't play with people. I don't play with nobody's children. I don't play with nobody's wives. I just don't do that. You know what I'm saying? If you introduce me to your significant other, I'm not going to be all in her face laughing and joking. No, look, I'm here for the homie. I'm not here for you. Even if you laugh and joke with me, that's it, because I'm not going to get too familiar. I don't play with people's children. You know, I just don't do that. This is not what I'm about. So when something invades your body, something that you can't see invades your body, you're like, yo, you got to get the fuck up out of here. I don't have no time for this shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't work and bust my ass my whole life to be in a position to control my life for you to now take control of my life and take it. So no, you got to get the fuck out of here. So that's what type of time I was on. So it built a little, not resentment, but it built a little tougher exterior than I normally have. That's why upon me coming back, I was cracking jokes, but then I also was like, yo, look, don't play with me because I'm not in a playing mood. I'm dealing with, you know, with tragedy in my family. I can't even be there for my family. And I'm dealing with something physically, and it's affected me mentally because I'm not playing. Get up out of here. It's time for you to go. I got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? So when people say stuff to me, that's what makes me just snap. Yo, what? You know what I'm going through right now? You know, I was like a ticking time bomb. So that's why I responded to dude the way I did on Twitter. And then I had to say to myself, yo, you wilding out. Because at the end of the day, now you got your account suspended. I think the dude had like a couple of hundred people. You know, I had like 12,000. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of it all, hold on. Still got a punk ass cough. At the end of it all, at the end of it all, you have to just say, yo, look, fuck them. So, and then I wanted to segue because this was going to be a topic that I was going to talk about, and I've said this maybe 10 years ago on a platform, and it's about friends, family, and associates, and I think we don't know the difference a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? We don't yo, it's funny, you know, I think we don't understand. You know what I'm saying? We don't understand the difference between friends, no, family, relatives, and associates. We don't know the difference. We think that all relatives is our family, and that's just not true. Some people you are related to by blood. You don't have a choice in that. But you have no family bond with them. It's just that, yo, that's your mother's brother's son. But that don't mean that that's your family. Because so a lot of times, you know, when stuff happens, especially around the time of tragedies, people be like, but that's your family. No, that is not my family. Those are my relatives. Because the way they act and the way they treat me, that's not family. I don't feel like they're family. And I'm not even talking about what I'm going through right now. I do have some people that are my relatives that, listen, I can't even begin to tell you. Basically, I have a good relationship with a lot of people in my family. You know what I'm saying? That I could say is family. But it is some relatives that I particularly don't care for. But I do have a good relationship with my family. But, you know, we have relatives, and then you have family. Family don't even mean y'all share the same blood. It's y'all share the same bond. They have such a loyalty to you that's like, damn, like, you my brother for real, for real. Yo, you my sister for real, for real. You are my family. You treat me better and act better towards me and more there for me than my family. So you are my family. Those are my relatives. I am just related to them. Straight up and down. Then you have associates where they ain't family, they ain't relatives, they just people you deal with from time to time. You know what I'm saying? You just rock with them from time to time. It might be an instance in passing. You ain't my relative, you ain't my family, you associate. Oh, I seen you at the store, yo, what's good? All right, cool. You keep it moving. You don't know where I live, you ain't even got my number, you don't know none of that. I don't wish you well, I don't wish you bad. You know, peace. You know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of times when you get into relationships, you have children, you have a significant other, that is now your family. So when they say, yo, how you gonna choose her over this person? Well, this is the person that I chose to procreate with. I don't have any children, but I'm just saying, this is the person that I chose to procreate with. We got a family. We have a child together. That is now my family. My relatives don't understand it. My uncle. My uncle hit me one time. Oh, man. My uncle hit me. And he says to me, yo, your cousin just got out of jail. He did 10 years on his head. He got his mind right. He want to get up with you. He trying to do music. Let me say that again. My uncle said to me, your cousin just got out of jail. He did 10 years in jail standing on his head. He got his mind right. He trying to do music. He want to get up with you. My uncle's a big dude. His hands look like like a boxing glove. That's his hand. But me being me, I don't think I was being a smart ass. I'm just being real. So I say 10 years in jail. He don't got his mind right. Who the fuck was in jail for 10 years and came out with their mind right? No, let him get acclimated back to society first. He's been in jail for 10 years. This, I might get up with him and he might have a razor on him or something like that. And, or he might be institutionalized. I don't know. So, let him be out here for a little while. Let him see what's going on in the world before we get around each other, because he just did 10 years on his head. He got his mind right. No, he don't. The fuck he don't. Salute to RJ Payne. He ain't got his mind right. 10 years? Nah. Nah, Unc. And I'm saying all this to say because he's like, that's your cousin. And it's funny because he's my first cousin. But I don't know that nigga. So he's my relative. I can't say you my family. I don't know you. Straight up, you've been in jail for 10 years. I don't even want to know why. But there's some shit for 10 years now, unless you're in the Commonwealth state. But don't be like, yo, he want to get up with you. Fuck he want to get up with me for? Oh, because you doing music. He trying to do music. Listen, music, after you've been in jail for 10 years in prison, music should be the last thing that you're thinking about. You should be coming home, getting ready to get rid of that goddamn jail ID and get adjusted to society. Do you know, homie, they done tore buildings down since you've been gone. Trees have been erected from the ground since you've been here. Some of the shit that you left is not even here no more. It's new stuff. They renamed streets. All types of shit happen. You got to get adjusted to that. You can't just come out of jail after 10 years and meet me. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not your celly. So how I am, I'm like, yo, that's my relative. I can't say you my family because I don't know you. So you have a difference between family and relatives. Your family, they ride for you no matter what. You do something, they the most proud. They like, look at my bro this, my bro that. Y'all might not even have the same blood. Y'all don't even have the same mother, the same father, the same nothing. But they so proud of you when you accomplish stuff. When you fall down, they don't say, I told you. They be like, yo, look, nah, get up. We got this. That's what family is. They proud to say, yo, that's my cousin. You might not even share no blood. Period. Y'all might not even share no blood. Y'all don't have the same blood, but they are family. They give you, at one point, they got to order 4 hairy chicken wings. You get 2 wings. You get 2 of them hairy chicken wings. They ain't playing. Yo, nah. My bro got to get some chicken too. Period. That's your family. That's your family. You good. You in the hospital. It's the first people there. That's your family. Graduation, they there. They call you to check on you without needing anything. Yeah, I just called to check in. I just called to see how you was doing. That is your family. Then you have these relatives that you share the same blood. You share a common ancestor. They might be your brother, your sister, your first cousin, second cousin. They can't wait for you to fail. Why? Because you have something called sibling rivalry. You have something that they can't wait for you to get it twisted so they can say, yeah, I am the only one out of the family that ever accomplished anything. So they sit back and watch you. They're your friend on social media and they don't even interact with you. They don't like nothing. They don't say nothing. They're just there. And they are relatives. When you go to family gatherings, family again, see? When you go to family gatherings, first thing they do is they look you up and down. They want to talk about your appearance. Damn, you lost mad weight. Yeah, you know, I be working out, changing my diet. Are you sure? Why would you? Oh, they don't congratulate you on nothing. And this is your so-called family. No, you are my relative. I didn't ask for you to be my family. You don't do nothing family-like. So what do? You know me. I don't care if we got the same last name. I don't care what we got in common. You treat me other than family, you become a relative, you become expendable. I can only have 5,000 people on Facebook. If you are my Facebook friend, and especially if you my family, and we do something that makes the family look good, and you don't chime in and congratulate and be happy for it, your ass gotta go. I will delete you and block you. I don't care. Period. You out of here. Oh, my uncle deleted me. Listen, whatever. Period. You know what I'm saying? Period. You gotta go. Family gathering is on holidays, people just come together. But what I'm saying is that you have relatives that think that you are their competition. They don't root for you. And sometimes some of the rivalries is passed down from the generation before you. Your uncle didn't like my uncle, so now they automatically make us not like each other. So me, people be like, yo, your cousin, who? That my who? Nah, that ain't my cousin. Yo, that's your cousin. You don't say that. Listen, if that was my cousin, they wouldn't treat me like that. They wouldn't act like that towards me. They would be a fucking man or a woman and have dialogue. How is it that I can talk to complete strangers, right? And go before a platform with thousands of people every day and speak to people and comprehend what people are saying and people could comprehend what I'm saying. But one of my own family members can't understand me and relate to me. Get out of here. Yo, and just because, listen, let me give y'all something before I get out of here. Let me give y'all something, man. Seriously. This is serious. If I never said anything to you in life or on my platform ever, please take this from me. You don't have to fuck with anybody that you don't want to fuck with. Let me repeat that for you. You don't have to fuck with nobody that you don't want to fuck with. If you deal with certain people and they something about them disrupts your spirit, disrupts your peace, disrupts your mental. It's times you done been in places and a person walk in a room and your whole mood just changed. It was just their presence. It was their aura. They walked in the room and changed the room. Their energy was so off that they changed the room. You don't have to fuck with them. Don't ever let nobody tell you, but that's just such and such. Yeah, that's how I look at them. And that's the relationship I want to have with them. But do they want to have that with me? Do they want to have that with me? Can't be one-sided. So don't let nobody tell you, yo, but that's your cousin. I don't care who it is. I am not a punching bag. I'm also not a glutton for punishment. So this individual carry themselves like they don't like me. And that's fine. I'm not for everybody. But what you're not going to do is be smacking me in the back of my head every goddamn day. And I can't shoot you and kill you because we're related. So I just got to stay away from you. I just stay away from certain people. And people think when you're a loner, that means you're alone. No. That just means that you want to go and be around people who make you smile, who motivate you. Because, see, I'm the type of homie that I'm going to call you like, yo, what's good? Blizz hit me today. What's going on? What's the word? I already know what he's talking about. What we doing? What's happening? But at the same time, you have to understand that some people are walking around with no purpose. It's what we always talk about. They have no purpose. They got up today to get high. So what's the difference between them and a crackhead or a dope fiend or any other addict? Because their whole purpose was to get high today. And now that they got high, they don't know what to do. They have no purpose. As for you, you say, yo, I got to get up. I got to go to work. I got to get up. I got to get these children together. I gotta get them into school. I gotta homeschool them. I gotta clean. I gotta do. Some people don't have no purpose. They don't have no reason for even waking up. And when they got up, all they did was get high or drunk. And it's like 7, 8, and they for some reason they get up so damn early. And they're up. So the whole thing with you is like, yo, why you at my door? Why you outside my door? Why you calling me? If I talk to you and I know what you're going to say, I don't need to talk to you. Because I know you're going to say, so what you been up to? You put out any videos lately? Do you know how disrespectful that is? When people say that shit to me, I know people be trying to make small talk, but I'm not a small talk person. I'm into big talk. I'm into big talk. I'm into big plans and big execution. I'm not a small talk person. You talk that shit on the corner. You talk that in the park. You talk that on the phone with people who don't got nothing going on. Me, I got $1 billion ideas and I'm trying to execute them. Don't call me with small talk. So what you been up to? Do you own internet? If you cared, you can see what I've been up to. Matter of fact, you're supposed to be calling me saying to me, yo, I just seen such and such, or you just did such and such. Why are you calling me asking me what I've been up to? So I'm supposed to give you a blow-by-blow, play-by-play on my life. Fuck is you? If you cared, you would be in tune. If you cared, you would be sharing. If you would care, you would be like, yo, this is my cousin. This is my brother. This is my homie. Look what he's doing. Yeah, he made it. Somebody in the family didn't go to prison, ain't dead, didn't get shot, don't have 80 baby mothers. It's not a smoker, not a drinker, not a derelict, not a delinquent. And even if I'm one, look at him. He made it through because we got the same bloodline and come from the same household plenty of times. So when do people get proud, be proud of people just because you failed and you didn't make it or you gave up on your dreams? Fuck everybody now? Because that's the mentality of a lot of people. They didn't make it. You gave up on your dreams. You put a baby on the chick that wasn't shit. Or 2 or 3 or 4 babies. And now everybody owes you. You chose to do things to go to prison. Now everybody owes you. I don't owe nobody shit. You know who I owe? Me. I owe myself. I owe myself a lot. I owe myself correction. I owe myself to get myself together where I want to be mentally, spiritually, physically. Period. I don't owe nobody. Cause when I was laying there sweating like I don't know what with a damn fever, some of the same people who feel like I owe them didn't even call me. To this day. If anything, when a person is going through something, that's an icebreaker. Because you like, damn, you know, we all think about who was there for us in our darkest moments. You know what? Yo, you was there and you was genuine and I felt it. You know what they do? Yeah. Yeah, the universe handle. They start making, you know, them little memes and shit. Yeah, karma's a bitch. And the universe is gonna handle it. They start making up shit like that. Karma, yeah, karma. Well, what is my karma? What because I tell you before, I don't believe in karma. I believe in cause and effect. Shit happens. But now yeah, that's karma. So that's why I'm a loner, but I'm not alone. Because if nobody else got me, I swear to you, I got me. And I ain't always have me. I didn't always have the mental capacity that I needed to hold myself down. I didn't have the mental capacity to be strong on my own or even know what strength was. You know what I'm saying? Well, I just don't believe in I think cause and effect is everything is not karmatic though, because if I push this phone on the floor and it fall, that's not karma. Karma is always looked at as, oh, you did that and this is gonna come back to you in a negative way. There's never no positive because nobody ever says, oh, that's positive karma. Oh, that's dope. Oh, you found somebody money and gave it back to them. And then you just found $20 out of it. That's karma. Karma always has negative connotations. So I don't fuck with karma because karma is just not a good thing. I've never seen nobody talk about karma in a positive way. It's always negative. So I don't deal with karma, period. But if you have to be alone, that don't mean you lonely. As a child, I spent a lot of time by myself. A lot of time. Then I got around people and then I fell in love with the idea of the crew, the gang and we this, that, and the third. And then it came a point where, yo, you by yourself. And I said this before. A lot of people, listen, you a lot of people, bro, man, homie, until pussy, money, opportunity, and clout come into it. Dudes be straight up and down, will push you out the way. Straight up. You the bro until you got a chick you want to knock down. So all of that, listen, I don't know what Dharma is, but again, I don't deal with the Hindu Sanskrit shit. I don't deal with none of that. That's just not our thing. And everybody wants to be indigenous or everybody wants to be, African or Pan-Africanist or whatever. I don't deal with the Kundalini, chakra, karma. I don't deal with none of that because culturally, that is not my culture. That has a culture. The yoga, that's not our culture. That is somebody else's culture. Now, people like to say, well, they took that from us. They got it from us. Okay, if they took it from us and got it from us, what was the name of it when it was ours? So let's put it in its proper context and its proper respect. You can't be calling Kunta Kinte Toby. You can't call Kunta Kinte Toby. Either he's Kunta Kinte or he's Toby. Once you call him Toby, then that's different now. He's not Kunta no more. He is Toby. Toby was the name that they beat him into saying. So at the end of it all, if it's ours and they got it from us, what was the name of it when it was ours? I have yet to hear anybody tell me. People still just say karma and my kundalini and it's this chakra. And I'm like, I'm not into that Hindu shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not into that. I get what you're saying, but it's a lot in the name. And when you start using other names from other ideologies and other way in life, it's theirs. They can take claim of it, Nobody said nothing. You can't take beneficial things from other cultures. But what I'm saying is that I'm not into other people's culture. I don't do that. Nobody said you can't benefit. See, again, comprehension is key. Comprehension is key. You could talk to you blue in your face, but if a person does not comprehend what you're saying, it doesn't matter what you said. But we have adapted other people's culture like it's ours. I'm not into taking other people's culture. You said, and that's another thing that I did want to address. You see this individual in here said you complain a lot, but you here. So if you know I complain, why are you here? And I'm not even complaining. I don't think I complained at all today. But even if I got on here and complained every day, you are still here. So what does that say about you? But don't worry. I got your ass out of here. Because, see, again, in life, people try to put titles on you and they try to put narratives out there about you and it spreads. So if somebody says, yo, he got this, people don't research or even, analyze you. It's just what they said. So we just gonna run with that. But if I get on here fronting, right? If I get on here fronting and I get on here, acting like I'm holier than thou, people will say you changed. People will say, yo, you're not the same no more. So again, I'm not gonna give these cockheads what they want. I'm just gonna get them out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna get them out of here. They just gotta go. Because one thing about me, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it's a lot of people YouTube that I'm not subscribed to, that many people subscribe to. It's people that people watch. I don't watch them because what they say and what they do or their content is not for me. And that don't mean that that's a bad thing. It's just not for me. This is how this whole Twitter thing started with me, because I don't like seafood. I don't eat seafood. So you can say, yo, I like red jackets. And somebody will tweet you back, yo, I like blue. Who the fuck asked you? I didn't ask you what you like. I didn't say, hey, everybody, what's your favorite color jacket? So everything on social media has become combative. No matter what you say or do, you have to deal with the combat. You can say, damn, man, yo, I really think Tupac is the greatest. Hear somebody come, oh, Tupac wasn't shit. You on his dick. All this, and it's like, yo, where's all this coming from? Why? I didn't ask you that. When people say stuff on social media, honestly, I just keep scrolling. It don't apply to me. You did not direct it to me. You didn't ask a general question that you wanted general answers for. You gave a what's on your mind. You gave a statement. That's it. I'm cool with that. What that got to do with me? That's nothing to do with me. But you have people who feel like, and then I have to understand that per my reputation, people feel like they have to combat me personally because they want to say I stood up to him. I told him about himself. I ain't scared of, because that's what a lot of people say. I ain't scared of you. I never asked you to be afraid. Only thing I asked you to do is leave me the fuck alone. If you don't like me, cool. I listen. This is not a popularity contest. Trust me. I'm not, never wanted to be popular. I'm not trying to be popular. But you telling me you don't like me, what does that do for me? Okay, cool. You don't like me. Fine. You don't like my glasses. I wear shades in the house. Cool. I heard it all before. Now, can you just leave me the fuck alone now? That's it. All right, cool. Leave me alone. It is situations where I block people on Twitter, and then they went and came on Instagram and sent me a DM and saying, oh, you still a bitch. I blocked them on Instagram. I see them in the YouTube comments. Oh, I still hate your guts. And when I see you, I'm going to smack you. I blocked them on YouTube. They come on my TikTok. They come on my Facebook. What do you want? And this happens a lot. Trust me. Some of y'all, when you get in the positions that you want to be in, watch what you go through. Where people, you like, yo, is you serious? It is an individual. I think I blocked about 66 accounts from them. About 66, and it's the same person because they say the same thing. They will make up a damn new because you got to think every time you have an account, you got to make an email. So you made about 66 emails that just keep bothering me? Okay, fine. Whatever you say I am, I am. Cool. Now, can you leave me alone? No. They get a kick out of saying shit, and then I just block that account. Because I get to the point where it's just like, yo, you know what? I'm not even arguing with certain people. I had one dude that I actually knew I was actually cool with, but I don't like condescending people either. My intelligence level is very, 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 I'm there. So you're not going to play mind games with me and then act like I wasn't even saying it like that. Oh, so now I'm stupid. Basically, you're calling me dumb. So I'm more offended that you're insulting my intelligence. That offends me more than anything because I like to think that I'm an intelligent person. So, and I comprehend well. So you insulting my intelligence offends me more than anything. Don't insult my intelligence. Don't insult my intelligence. So you saying a little condescending shit like I don't pick up on what you trying to say. Okay, cool. So what I do is I block you. So you shoot me a text. Yo, why you block me? Because I don't want a problem with you. I thought me and you have a good rapport. So publicly, I don't even want to argue with you publicly. It don't make no sense. It don't look right. So I'd rather just block you. Yeah, but what do you want? Yo, Joe Button blocked me like 5 years ago. And I deserved it because I was fucking with him. But I never campaigned. Yo, Joe Button blocked me. Yo, you this, that, and the third. No, I was in the wrong. I was fucking with him. I was trolling him. Before I knew what trolling was, but I was saying stuff to him that, why am I fucking with him? I don't know what that man is going through to that day, and I did it on purpose, and he blocked me. Yo, I deserve the block. I didn't campaign. I was just like, Joe Button blocked me. And then I hit him like, yo, and then he unblocked me because we actually do know each other. But I was in violation. I was wrong for saying some of the things that I was saying to him. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I be saying to people. All you got to do, just leave people the fuck alone. If you that disturbed by individuals, if people bother you that much, yo, leave them alone. And again, that is why I'm not Muslim or nothing like that. I don't eat. Listen, I'm gonna just give it to y'all like this. I don't eat seafood because when you look at what a crab, lobster, shrimp, catfish, look what they eat. They eat the waste in the ocean. They eat. You throw a crab something. Throw a crab or a piece of chicken fat. They eat anything. So I just don't eat seafood. If you eat seafood, fine. If you love shrimp scampi, you like crab cakes, fine. Why do you have to argue with me though? Because I never said, yo, I don't eat seafood and fuck everybody who eats seafood. Yeah, that warrants a response because I'm talking about you. But if I say, damn, I don't eat seafood, why do you feel the need to tell me that you do? I wouldn't give a fuck what you eat. And then you have somebody, oh, you a lame and all. I'm like, yo, listen, man, I've been on this earth for a little minute, and I never had a man. I'm telling y'all, I never had a man come in my face and be disrespectful. Seriously, as a man, like man to man, I never had. Oh, you a bit. All the stuff I've ever heard, all the names that I ever got called, was always on social media. But if you eat whiting, if you eat tilapia, whatever you eat, yo, eat what you eat. I don't care. I just don't eat it. Shit, when I was younger, I didn't like tomatoes. Think about it. When you deal with food, a lot of us was brought up being beat into eating food that we didn't like. Think about that. Where does that come from? That's some slave shit. They gave us slop, and if we didn't eat it, they beat the hell out of us. So growing up in the house, you might not like broccoli. You might not like Brussels sprouts. You might not like chitlins. Your parents beat the hell out of you if you don't eat the food. Just really think about that. That's some slave shit. When you're a certain age, your taste buds are different. Your taste buds also change as you get older. What you might not have liked as a child, you might like as an adult. Serious. So what happens is when you're a child, you don't eat something, you get your ass whipped. You didn't finish your cereal. Put the cereal in the refrigerator. You eating that for dinner. Just really think about that. So it's a lot of generational curses that has not been broken that'll keep getting passed down. And now you're dealing with it on social media and different platforms because people don't even understand that the average person just wants to be left the fuck alone. People don't understand how I think. Yo, if you would sit there, if you want to piss on yourself every day, and I don't gotta smell it, and I don't gotta be around it, what that got to do with me? Piss on yourself. If you want to smoke crack every day, and you never asked me for money, you never stole anything from me, I never seen you beg, borrow, steal, rob, or do any harm to anybody, yo, smoke crack. I don't care. If you need help and you want help, I can give you an ear, but it's not my job to run around being the world police, the judgment police. I don't give a fuck. People be like, yo, what you think about such and such? I don't think nothing. Shit don't pertain to me. Yo, but look what they, yo, they just signed a bill. Listen. Did you vote for that person? Okay, so you voted in an idiot that you knew was an idiot, but they made you think another idiot was an idiot, and you listened to a bunch of idiots. So idiots get idiot. So who's really the idiot? Did you go vote in local politics? Oh, no, because. So what are you talking about? I don't care. Somebody's on social media. They pull their titty out. I'm not in the uproar. I don't want to cancel nobody. I don't care. Just don't. I just don't. Like, yo, it just don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? It just don't. I don't care what that got to do with me. Yo, such and such, such and I get people, I tell some of the homies, and they be thinking probably I'm grumpy or whatever, but when they DM me stuff, I'm like, yo, I don't care. I don't care. Yo, look what this person did. Look what Tamika Mallory is doing. Yo, I don't follow them. So, let me get this straight. You follow people to critique them? You really follow people you don't like to say how much you don't like them? That's idiotic to me. I just ain't doing it. If I don't agree with your lifestyle, your way of life, your ideology, I just ain't gonna look at it. I just, I know when I see it, it's gonna bother me. It's certain. I'm telling y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't treat me like I'm the only one. It's certain people, seeing their face makes your fist ball up. You wish you could just break their whole shit. You wish you could just get one in. One. Just one. Period. Just one. You wish you could just hit them with one clean one. I just want one. So if individuals do that to you, fuck you following them for? Don't follow them. Because every time you see them, every time they come across your timeline, yo, damn, I wish I could just break their head. But you can't. So just don't follow them. People be like, yo, I hate this group. So don't listen to their music. You know you don't have to listen to them, right? But people be like, yo, yeah, yo, you don't have to fuck with them. We do have choices. At one point we didn't. At one point everything was forced on us. Now you don't have to listen to the radio. You don't have to look at video shows. You don't have to look at TV shows. Everything is on demand now. Everything. Anything. Listen, if you want to learn how to make lobster cantonese right now, you can go on YouTube and find it. Besides, at one point you had to go get a cookbook. You had to go do all these things. Right now, and this is what I be saying to people, yeah, I'm not trauma bonding with none of y'all. I'm sorry. I'm not trauma bonding with nobody. The pity party, just don't invite me. I ain't coming. I'm not trauma bonding. That's why I laugh at myself for getting suspended. It's my fault. Yo, it is my fault. I take 1000% of the blame. It is my fault. Why? Because I should have did a different thing. And the lesson is poor choices in the time of making the choice. The end result, you got to be ready for that. And that's what Blizz was trying to tell me the other night. And it's real. So I learned, like, yo, you know what? From here on out, you say something to me I don't like, I'm blocking you. Period. I'm not arguing with nobody. I'm not debating with nobody. No, we do have we do many times have healthy disagreements. It is a such thing as healthy disagreements that never turn into disrespect. It's just a disagreement. But once you start calling people lame, pussy, and all that stuff, why do men do that? Like, I don't know any people sound right reasoning who just talks like that. That's just so immature and juvenile to me too. Like, I don't want to call you a name. I don't argue with women at all. Anytime a female says something to me and I think it's a little condescending or disrespectful, I block them immediately. They don't even get a word back from me. I don't even do it. Because real talk, I done seen people get murdered behind a big mouth chick. Seriously, I done seen chicks, I'm gonna get my brother and all that, and either they brother come and get his scalp roofed, or his brother come and roof somebody's scalp because of this big mouth chick. Seriously. I don't really think I have anger issues. I don't think I do. I have moment issues where I can make a poor decision, and I'm working on that. That's what I'm saying. This taught me a valuable lesson. This needed to happen to me. It taught me a valuable lesson that sometimes I just gotta walk away. You won. You got it. I mean, there is some people though that if I see them in person, I am going to stone cold stun them and diamond cut them. It just have to. I just gotta diamond cut some people. Straight up. I have to stone cold stun some people. I just got to. Cause as a man, you should not use certain dialogue or play with another man a certain way. Because we already went past conversing. We already went past being logical, being respectful, and understanding. Seriously. You just can't say certain things to people. So if I tell any individual, fuck your mother or something like that, I don't know your mother. I don't know your mother. And then people say, oh, it's just words. But listen, some people lost their damn mother. Certain things, you know, certain neurons start going off in your head. And it's like, yo, but I'm telling you, some people really need to get stone cold stunned. Because that's why they walking around all willy-nilly thinking they could fuck with people because ain't nobody putting no hands on them. I'm serious. If more people got punched in the face, I don't think people would be carrying themselves a certain way because it is a consequence. You know what I'm saying? It is a consequence for that. You have some children, you can say hot. They understand. Hot. Ooh, hot sounds scary. Then you got some children that gotta touch it and get burned. They're gonna touch it once. They're gonna touch it twice. They're gonna touch it 3 times. They're gonna have to keep getting burned. This is the point I'm making. It is some people who play with people that they should not play with. And the worst person to fuck with is the person that don't want no problems. The people that say, listen, okay, you got it. I don't want no problem. Because then some people think you being passive means you're pussy. So then they turn up and they go extra. And it's times in my life where I've avoided people because I don't want the conflict because you have no idea that I'm about to stab you till I get tired. But I keep trying to avoid you, and the more I avoid you, you keep sorting me out. What am I to do? That's what I'm saying. So that's why when I block people and I try to get rid of them, why did you come from Twitter? Now you're on my Instagram. Now you're on my Facebook. Now you're on my YouTube. I've had people leaving. I blocked them on everything. They're on my SoundCloud leaving comments. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You have some type of psychological issue. And I tell you what, you know what the most universal thing is? Pain. I don't care if you off, I don't care what happened. Everybody feel pain. Seriously. A punch in the jaw is equivalent all around the board. Period. Everybody feels pain. I don't care where you at mentally. And me rocking your snot box, because I just want you to leave me alone. I don't go on social media disrespecting anybody. I don't talk bad about nobody. I don't try to holler at none of these women. So nobody can say, yo, now if you are an individual and you come in the crib and you feel like your woman is watching me, so you want to say F him and then you want to make little accounts to get on some BS, that's your emotional hang up. I don't got nothing to do with me. Because I've had that before too. Anyway. I've had weird stuff happen. I'm like, yo, homie, I don't even know who you talking about. Like, I don't even care. But the lesson in all of this is avoid BS as much as you can, because if not, you're going to get your account suspended. That's why I don't even mess with people on YouTube, because people will try to flag. It's a lot of games that a lot of people are playing. And that is their only defense, is to try to take you out the game. And then they feel good. Look, I got his account suspended. They feel good about that. They accomplished something. They hit the fucking lottery. Anyway, I'm Doggie Diamonds. Remember, show coming soon. Doggie Diamonds presents the Beatmaker Show. It will not be on this YouTube. It's going to be on his own YouTube. So subscribe to that YouTube if you can. Corinne Bliss Johnson has over 1,000 subscribers. Thanks to everybody who subscribed. We're going to start uploading content. And that's just really it. So I'm on to bigger and better things anyway. I got a lot of things that I'm doing. Like I said, I walked 3 miles today. My legs is killing me. But I normally did more than that every day. So again, I'm just working on getting back to what's normal, whatever normal is now. I'm working on that. And yeah, they dubbed my Twitter, but it is what it is. I think I do have a caffeine account. Um but I don't know, is caffeine is a little weird to me. And I'm a tech person, but I don't, when it starts getting a little extra, I'll be like, and caffeine is paying people too. And if I'm not one of them, then listen, I ain't doing nothing that I ain't getting paid. Then y'all paying some people who don't do, well, I can't say who deserve anything, but y'all paying other people. I want in. So with that, somebody said he just started following my Twitter. You ain't following it no more.
That bitch gone.
But yeah, I'm out of here. It's still early too. Damn, it's only going on 10 o'clock. It's early. You know, it's early. So I salute y'all. Thank to everybody who hit the like button. Thank you to everybody who subscribed. Thank you to all of that. With that, I bid y'all good weekend. I'll be back tomorrow. And I'm out for now. I probably have to so this video is probably not monetized, so I gotta go request monetization. Nah, y'all don't even know what a content creator goes through. They give us hell. So it is what it is. I will holler at y'all later on. I'll be back. Peace. Make sure you click subscribe, youtube.com/Doggie Diamonds TV. Till next time, peace.